Hi, for today we've got a free premium video for you guys. So for the premium members, we do daily market updates, sometimes in video form, sometimes just audio with charts. And so today's public video is simply a market update I've published to the premium members 5 days ago. So if you appreciate that this video is now getting public, please give this a like. It will help the channel grow. And of course, also feel free to check out thebitcoinstrategy.com where you can sign up for the premium membership. Hope you enjoy the content and see you next time. Okay, welcome to another premium market update. You might have not yet seen this chart. I've only presented this like twice on the public channel. This is the best moving average on the hourly for Ethereum. So that's a backtest. On the x-axis, you can see the duration of the moving average in hours. And on the y-axis, you can see the annualized performance of that backtest. So the 91-hour moving average works the best for Ethereum. This is without trading fees though, so I would not use this actively for trading, but it's still interesting to look at. So this is again Ethereum, and in red we see this hourly moving average. And it does seem like we are still bearish, right? But note, there are a lot of failed signals over here. So this is not really for trading, but it's simply good to know that it might make sense to look at this moving average from time to time as well. Now on the daily, we've got our 23 and 39-day moving average, and we are below those. So still, it looks bearish. Of course, it's not the best news, right? You're subscribed to the premium membership, and all I tell you is stay in cash. Don't take any risk. But I'd rather be real than giving false hope. So I think it makes sense to still stay outside of the market, at least with your active trading part of your portfolio. Now, Bitcoin doesn't look pretty either, but it's not as bad. So this is the Bitcoin chart, and one might argue that we haven't yet broken this short-term upwards trend, but I wouldn't be surprised if we will at some point. Again, we are below the 23-day moving average, which is, historically speaking, the best for Bitcoin. So this is the analysis segregated by 3 different time frames. There's a separate video on this in the premium membership where we built this Excel sheet. And so the 23-day seems to work quite nicely for Bitcoin, and it tells us to continue to stay cautious. Now, Bitcoin doesn't look as bad as Ethereum, not necessarily only because of these upward trend lines, but also because of the relative valuation, right? Bitcoin measured in Ethereum, where we are, historically speaking, at a quite low level, right? This is now several years of data. We are pretty low. And I don't think it's justified that Bitcoin is that cheap compared to Ethereum, because Ethereum still has a lot of problems, right? The gas fees, they are very high. The blockchain is almost not usable. If you've got the option to use another blockchain, it's cheaper and faster, you probably will. And Bitcoin is the sound money, the inflation hedge, the cryptocurrency that won't change its properties anytime soon. So Bitcoin is a safe bet, and I think it does make sense to load up on Bitcoin in case you're still dollar cost averaging into crypto. At least if I was to buy any cryptocurrency right now, it would be Bitcoin. And it continues to gain versus Ethereum. We also see this today. So of course, both are falling, but Bitcoin is falling less. So Bitcoin relative to Ethereum is gaining ground. Now, one thing that's also ugly is the relatively low trading volume, right? When we are simply bleeding under low trading volume, that's just people exiting the market, people giving up hope. It's not really a crash where we might quickly reverse again, right? If we've got a quick crash, then people tend to interpret this as a fire sale, right? This was the Corona crash, very, very high trading volume, very quick movement. And so we get a really large discount in a very short period of time. And so people tend to buy in hope of a reversal. However, if we just slowly bleed, that kind of discount doesn't look as attractive, right? We get used to the new comparatively lower prices. And so low trading volume and a slow bleeding to the downside, that's necessarily not a recipe for a turnaround. Another way to look at potential reversals is always the hourly RSI. So let's look at the hourly chart again and check for the RSI. And when that one is relatively low, at least short term, we can reverse somewhat. And of course, you've got the alerts channel where you can see whenever the hourly RSI is below 20 or so. Now then I've got a question for you regarding those alerts, because currently the only things that are alerted in the premium alerts channel is Cardano, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. So when the RSIs are comparatively low or when the moving averages that historically worked well, they get crossed. And my question to you is, do you want to also get alerts for stock related signals? Because I use them for my own buys. And when we look at the alert log, for example, we can see Google has recently been fired. So that would be a purchase around here, 2,830. So the RSI was very low. We also got a signal for Microsoft. So that would have been a purchase around here, or simply for the Nasdaq. So if you're interested in these kind of alerts, if you're looking for short-term entry points to buy any specific stocks or to buy a specific index, and you'd like to get those in the alerts channel, then let me know. I can simply add those. Or if you don't want stocks, if you want maybe different cryptos, so currently there's only Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. If you're looking for alerts for any other cryptocurrency, feel free to let me know that as well. Then I will simply add this, and then you can use this for your own trading. One more thing, in case you get yield on your stablecoins, I currently just use Curve Finance for that. If you've got alternatives that are safe as well, that don't give exposure to cryptocurrency prices, but that simply give returns on stablecoins, if you've got better alternatives to Curve.finance, please let me know that as well. I might check those out and present this to the entire group so that we can all earn more income while we are risk off. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.